This will be the hardest video I've ever had to make publicly. And I'm going to do my best to get through it in 3 minutes and without crying here on this video. And if you're a parent, you're going to absolutely want to listen to this because it can definitely be eye-opening to you. Before I get into it, definitely hit the plus sign and you're going to want to give me a follow, because I promise you, if you're a parent, you're going to want to come back to this. We all hear that life can change in an instant, right? We hear that all the time in every aspect of our life. And back in 2017, my life flipped upside down literally in just a second. In 2017, I had taken my daughter back to Arkansas to get her braces taken off. This is the picture of her right after she got her braces taken off, and you can see she's got that beautiful smile. Now, as a parent, you probably know that there's those days that you think back on that, were just great days with your kids. This was an unbelievable day with my daughter. She was almost 16 at that time, literally like 3 weeks away from it, and we really had a great time, just like bantering back and forth and just having fun. On September 7th, we actually took a flight back to our home, which is in South Alabama, and we left the airport like around 9 a.m. in the morning. At around 9:15 in the morning, there was a huge wreck on the interstate just above us, and I had slowed down to almost a complete stop, just like everybody else. And in a split second, a lady hit me going 80 miles an hour and rear-ended me. Now, I have my mother-in-law just right here in the passenger seat, and my daughter was in the back seat of my Jeep. When that lady hit us, we flipped multiple times into the median. It was awful. The worst part was when I looked back, my daughter wasn't there. And I look at my mother-in-law and she's like screaming my daughter's name, which is Tatum. Like, where's she at? Well, I knew at this point she had been ejected from the car. I was literally upside down because we had flipped. I ripped my seatbelt off. I ran out of the Jeep, ran back. A guy was like, no, I saw her fly out. I go up and I can't find her. My first thought is she's underneath the car, and she wasn't, thank God. She was actually up over 250 feet across the median. I'm not going to give you all the details, but half of her body was on the pavement, half of it was in the median, the grass median, and there wasn't a scratch on her face, unbelievably. So this is my daughter on September 7th. As you can imagine, as a parent, seeing your kid lay like this is it's brutal. My daughter was paralyzed from the chest down from a careless driver who was texting on her phone, and it completely changed our lives forever. I slept on a hospital floor for 4 months of my life so I could be with her every single day. But of course, that's a small price to pay to be with your kid when they're in need. See, my business, my willingness to take a leap of faith to start my own business back in 2007 is what allowed me to be with her for 4 months and sleep on that floor. So as a parent, if you're holding back, man, what are you waiting on? This is my beautiful daughter today. She's 21 years old. She is definitely still in a wheelchair, but she lives life to the full. If you needed a sign to start your business, here it is. Have a good day.